This video covers the startup procedure for the Finn B70 straw blower.
Here at the front of the B70, we have our hitch, which can either be a pintle or 2-inch ball, our clevis grab hooks that are 50 state DOT legal, our breakaway switch, and our trailer plug. From the factory, this plug will plug into any of the big three from the factory, and all lights will work properly. We also have our jack directly behind the hitch plate. The B70 operating platform is equipped with rails on both sides of the machine to prevent you from falling off when using the machine. Both tires are covered with a fender with DOT reflectors. On the back of the machine, we have our tail lights and our license plate bracket, also equipped with a light. Behind the wheel and tire assembly is a drum brake. It's electrically actuated through the brake pedal and brake controller in the truck. The Finn B70 is equipped with a Kubota V1505 diesel engine. Everything is self-contained on the engine as far as filters, sensors, and radiator. The radiator has a screen in front of it that can be removed, blown out with compressed air, then reinstalled to ensure the engine doesn't overheat. Power is delivered from the engine to the blower via an NACD over-center clutch. As you can see, the handle moves several inches of free play, then it becomes tough, snaps over. After that snap, the clutch is positively engaged. You can see I can pull on the handle and it doesn't just fall out. You actually have to pull down and get it to pop back over center. Directly behind the clutch is a coupling that couples both pieces together. It's underneath this guard. Right below the guard is our fuel tank, again, diesel fuel with our gauge. On the driver's side of the unit, you'll find your air filter for the engine and your horn tucked up underneath the sheet metal. Also on the driver's side is our toolbox. This is where you're going to store your twine cutters, box cutter, keys, and other pieces that you're going to have out on the job site. This is the discharge tube. The straw will actually come out of this end when you're operating the machine. It's held in place with a pin and a hold down strap. Simply remove the pin, hold the strap down, and the tube is now free to move both up and down and left and right. This is the feed tray for the B70. Simply folds out. You lay your bale of hay on top of it. There's a bar here that holds the straw black. You're going to take a flake, break it off, and feed it in by hand. While you're feeding it in, you're going to be able to operate and move the discharge tube to aim and spray where you want that straw to land. Underneath the feed tray is this tube with this pin. Simply remove the pin, slide this tube up, and you'll be able to repin this in a position that will be level with the truck that's pulling it, so you can more evenly and easily feed hay onto the feed tray. To start the B70, you simply depress the Murphy button, turn the key to crank, let the engine start, springs back to run position, continue holding the Murphy button for 10 seconds. This allows the engine to build up oil pressure. Release the button. The Murphy button should stay in. The engine will continue to run. You have a throttle control directly next to the control box. Pulling the lever out will increase throttle. Pushing it back in will decrease throttle. When engaging the clutch, you want it at quarter to half throttle, no more than that. Think of it as if you were doing a manual transmission car. You don't just put the throttle all the way down and let the clutch out until you do a burnout and burn up clutches. Same principle applies. Ease your throttle up, engage your clutch, and then do full throttle after the clutch is engaged. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to contact us at 1-800-543-7166.